Bashir. Hello, everyone. I hope you are having a lovely evening. My name is Sarah Bashir, and I'm very grateful and thankful to be here today. Okay. To tell you my story with Rites of Passage at WoodGreen Community Services. It all started when I was 16 years old, when my family and I were at a community event in my neighborhood, Palmer Court. I was 16. And my aunt was talking to Paul, the manager of Rites of Passage, and she found out all these nice things about Rites of Passage, and she decided behind my back to sign me up. And it's okay, because I got a lot out of it. So my mom and my aunt decided that I should go. I didn't know the program, I didn't know anything that was about it, but I brought all my friends with me. Through being with Rites of Passage, just like my friends, I got to experience things I've never had heard of or done in my life. You see, I'm first generation Somali Canadian. I'm from a single parent household. My mom raised my brother and I alone. And I live in Toronto community housing. My surroundings are what I knew and only knew. I have seen, felt, and heard things in my home and around my neighborhood that most 16-year-olds have probably not felt in their lives. At that time, I was very intimidated, insecure, scared about where I'm going to be heading in my life. I did not have many people around me that had careers or passions or just basically a zest for life, a love for life. Rites of Passage assisted me, which is currently very valuable in my life, a sense of belonging and a sense of community. It is at this process, try not to, I call it a process because it continues to challenge me emotionally, mentally, physically, and most importantly, spiritually. It continues to teach me about myself through cultural learning, rituals, practices to keep me grounded and centered at all times. It helped me to honor myself and my background to become my full potential. It is at this process that I met my best friends that turned into sisters and brothers and basically turned into a second family. It is at this process that I got the courage to do my bachelor's degree, and I would like to apply next year for my master's, and also gave me the courage to travel around the world. It is through this process that I met my mentors, my life coaches, community elders that share their wisdom to guide me on my journey. It is through this process that I learned to accept myself and to feel accepted for who I am, nothing more, nothing less. I have done my bachelor's of social work at York University, and I'm currently applying for my master's of social work to specialize in international development. I have worked and or volunteered with Children's Aid Society, Toronto Community Housing, City of Toronto, United Ways, Pathways, York, and many organizations. I've also worked abroad as a teacher in South Korea, which drove me to become a photographer. I focus my photography through visual storytelling to depict diversity, community, and authenticity. As you can see, I wear many hats. When being an alumni, I continuously got the support, love, and admiration for doing what I'm doing and where I'm going in my life. And one more hat that I wear is that I'm an employee with WoodGreen as a youth outreach worker. Okay. I'm trying to see, From being a young participant to becoming an alumni in Rites of Passage, to being an employee is evidence of how necessary this program is, this process is for young people. I get to currently now work with young people that went through the same experiences that I went through when in their neighborhoods, in their communities, in their homes, on the streets. I'm truly grateful for having WoodGreen let Rites of Passage hold space for young people that have many barriers and to let them prosper within their organization. It is through this connection that holds a community together, holds a family together, holds all of us together. WoodGreen, in my eyes, has accomplished their vision, a Toronto where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Thank you.